Welcome. In front of me is a Honor 9X Pro, and today I'll show you a couple tweaks and tricks you can do on this phone. So to get started, we're going to begin with the color mode and temperature, which will allow you to tweak a little bit how the display looks like. So to get started, let's open up settings and then go to the display section right over here. And there we go. Color mode and temperature. Now by default it's set to vivid, but you can also change it to normal. As you can see, there is a little bit of a difference between them. Normal seems a little bit more yellowish. Now also you can stick with either one of them, it's just completely up to you. But outside of just the preset of it, you can also move it around and change it yourself a little bit. Now these changes are a little bit more subtle, as you can see, assuming they're barely visible compared to for instance switching to vivid or normal. So you can drag it around and see what suits you the best here. Now moving on to the next option, it's just a simple split screen, and you do it by basically tapping on the recent button, and from here you can see these two bars. So once you tap on it, when you're opening it up, or first app that you're opening will go to the tab, as you can see the settings just did, and from there you can simply open up additional app that you want. And you can use both apps at the same time. Now, I would say that this works most likely best with YouTube, but I have no idea what to use instead of YouTube here, because it's Honor, so there is no Play services. But anyway, let's get rid of this one and go to the next one, which is the gesture navigation. Now, gesture navigation will basically remove the outdated buttons at the bottom and allow you to have, well, a gesture navigation. So to get this enabled, again, let's go to the settings, scroll down to system, and you'll have system navigation. And right at the top we have gestures, so once you select it, it will give you a little guide. Now I'm gonna basically not go through it, and I'm gonna quickly show you how to use it. Now for me it's gonna be a little bit harder because I do have a fairly thick, as you can see, protection glass on here, which does stop me a little bit from getting those gestures rolling quickly and correctly. But basically what you do is swipe from either side to go back. So as you can see, there is the back button, same goes here. Now I do have to press the screen a little bit harder than you would normally have to, just so the gestures register. As you can see, if I try to, actually it still works, but there we go, that didn't work. As you can see, because the glass here is super thick, it sometimes doesn't register, which shouldn't be the case for you, assuming you're not using some behemoth of a glass here. So back gesture is from the sides, then home and recent gesture is basically the same, it just differs by how long you hold. So I'm gonna start with recent, which is swipe up and hold, and there we go, we're in recent, and then home is just swipe up like so. It makes the navigation of the device way more enjoyable, I would say, especially the back gestures are super nice. So moving on to the next option, and also the last one, it's going to be the home screen style. Now by default it comes with this, what I would call an iPhone look, where you basically have all your icons smack in the middle of your home screen, and whatever you install will be also placed here, making it more and more cluttered as you install more apps. So to change this, all we need to do is go into the home screen settings. Now let's see if we have them. Okay, I guess let's go into the settings in this case. So settings, then home screen and wallpaper, and home screen style. And right here you will have the drawer option, and when you select it, it will relaunch automatically. So once it relaunches, you can see you have now this little circle right here, which will show you your app tray instead. And majority of the installed apps, or the ones that you will install, will be then hidden in the app tray. So in here you'll have basically all the apps instead of having them smack in the middle of your home screen, making it a little bit more clean. But that being said, this will conclude all the tweaks and tricks that I wanted to share, and if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.